Ever felt a sudden urge to yawn just by seeing someone else yawn? Or caught yourself smiling when a friend beams? This isn't magic, it's your brain's incredible mirroring system at play. But what if this natural empathy could be weaponized? Welcome to the fascinating, and sometimes unsettling, world of mirror neurons. These remarkable brain cells fire not only when we perform an action but also when we observe someone else performing the same action. They are the foundation of our social understanding. Think of them as your brain's built-in empathy engine. They allow us to understand the intentions and emotions of others by essentially simulating their experiences within our own minds. It's how we learn, connect, and feel for one another. This mirroring goes beyond simple actions. It extends to emotions. When you see someone sad, your mirror neurons can activate, making you feel a pang of sadness. When they're happy, you might find yourself sharing in their joy. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion. It's the tendency to feel and express emotions similar to and influenced by those of others. It's a powerful force that shapes our social interactions and group dynamics. From contagious laughter to shared anxiety, emotional contagion is a constant, often unconscious, part of our lives. It helps synchronize groups, fostering a sense of unity and shared experience. It's a vital tool for social cohesion. But what happens when this natural mirroring and emotional transmission is exploited? What if someone intentionally uses your own mirror neurons and susceptibility to emotional contagion against you? This is where the darker side of these fascinating mechanisms emerges. Manipulators, whether consciously or unconsciously, can tap into this deep-seated human tendency. They observe your reactions, your emotional states, and then expertly mirror them back to you, creating a false sense of rapport and understanding. This mirroring isn't just about mimicking facial expressions. It's about reflecting your body language, your tone of voice, even your core beliefs and values. They become a mirror, showing you what you want to see, what makes you feel understood. This creates a powerful illusion of similarity and connection. You feel an instant bond, a sense that this person gets you like no one else. This is the first step in the manipulator's game, building trust through perceived shared reality. They're not genuinely feeling what you're feeling, they're skillfully replicating it. This replication is so precise, so tailored to your emotional landscape, that it bypasses your critical faculties. You lower your guard, feeling safe and validated. This is the core of how manipulators leverage mirror neurons and emotional contagion. They use your own brain's natural programming for connection and understanding as a tool for influence. It's a subtle, yet incredibly effective strategy. In the next part, we'll delve into the specific techniques manipulators use to copy your emotions and how this creates the foundation for their control. Understanding these methods is the first step in protecting yourself from emotional manipulation. They don't just observe you, they actively mirror your micro-expressions, your posture, even the cadence of your voice. This isn't accidental, it's a calculated performance designed to build instant rapport. This subconscious mirroring, often unconscious on your part, triggers your own mirror neurons. You feel a sense of connection, a shared experience, even if it's entirely manufactured by the manipulator. They'll adopt your speech patterns, using similar slang or sentence structures. This linguistic echo chamber makes you feel understood and validates your way of thinking, lowering your guard. Notice how they lean in when you do, or how their breathing might subtly sync with yours. These are deliberate attempts to create a physical and energetic resonance. This uncanny similarity creates an illusion of shared history or deep understanding. It's the foundation upon which they build trust, making you believe you've found a kindred spirit. Then comes the emotional contagion. They'll subtly reflect your current emotional state back at you, amplified or slightly altered, to guide your feelings. If you express excitement, they'll mirror it with an even greater enthusiasm. If you're frustrated, they'll show a sympathetic, perhaps even slightly more pronounced frustration. This emotional echo chamber makes you feel profoundly seen and heard. It's incredibly validating, and your brain interprets this as genuine connection, not manipulation. They are essentially tuning into your emotional frequency and broadcasting it back, but with a subtle twist. This creates a feedback loop that can be expertly controlled. This mirroring isn't about empathy, it's about building a bridge of perceived understanding. Once that bridge is established, they can start to subtly shift the emotional landscape. They might subtly introduce a new emotion, disguised as a shared feeling. For instance, a hint of anxiety mirroring your own, but with a suggestion of a shared cause. This creates a shared problem or concern, binding you closer. You feel you're in it together, unaware that the problem might be manufactured or amplified by them. The goal is to make your emotional state feel like a shared reality, not just your own experience. This is where the real power of emotional contagion lies. They become a mirror reflecting not just your current state, but a slightly shifted version, leading you down a path they've chosen. It's a subtle, yet potent, form of control. By mastering these mirroring and contagion techniques, manipulators can create a powerful emotional bond. This bond makes you highly susceptible to their suggestions and influence. In the next part, we'll explore how this emotional mirroring translates into tangible control, and the specific hooks manipulators use to keep you engaged and compliant. Now that the manipulator has subtly mirrored your emotions, they begin to amplify them. This isn't about genuine empathy, it's about creating an echo chamber where your feelings are reflected back, but intensified. Imagine you express excitement about a new project. The manipulator doesn't just nod, they mirror your enthusiasm, perhaps even exceeding it. This makes you feel understood and validated, drawing you closer. Conversely, if you voice a fear or insecurity, they'll mirror that too, but with an added layer of shared vulnerability. This creates a false sense of deep connection, making you believe they truly get you. This constant mirroring, especially when amplified, creates a powerful psychological feedback loop. Your own emotions are bouncing back at you, stronger and more insistent, making them harder to dismiss. This is where emotional contagion truly takes hold. The amplified emotions you feel from the manipulator start to feel like your own. They become the source of your heightened emotional state. They are essentially hijacking your emotional responses. By skillfully reflecting and amplifying your feelings, they can steer your mood and reactions without you even realizing it. This makes you more receptive to their suggestions. When you're feeling a certain way, whether it's joy, anxiety, or anger, you're more likely to agree with someone who mirrors and amplifies that feeling. The manipulator's goal is to become the primary source of your emotional experience. They want you to associate certain feelings with their presence, creating a dependency. This dependency makes you less likely to question their motives or actions. If they make you feel good, you'll want more of that feeling, and thus more of them. They've essentially conditioned you to seek their approval and presence as a means of regulating your own emotional well-being. It's a subtle, yet deeply effective, form of control. This amplified mirroring and contagion create a powerful illusion of shared experience. You feel like you're on the same wavelength, but in reality, you're being guided by their carefully curated reflections. The manipulator is now positioned as an emotional anchor. Your feelings become tethered to their reactions, making it difficult to experience or express emotions independently. This creates a sense of unease when they are absent. Your emotional equilibrium is now dependent on their presence and their mirroring actions. They've successfully built a foundation of emotional resonance. This resonance is the fertile ground upon which they will sow the seeds of further control and compliance. The next stage involves leveraging this emotional connection. To introduce specific hooks, subtle triggers designed to elicit desired behaviors and maintain your unwavering attention. These hooks exploit your mirrored emotions and the established emotional contagion, making you highly susceptible to their influence and directives. You're now primed for their next move. The emotional groundwork has been laid, and the stage is set for them to exert more direct control over your thoughts and actions. The manipulator has become an expert at reflecting your inner world back at you, amplified and directed. This creates an intense, almost inescapable, emotional feedback loop. This is the essence of emotional contagion at work. You are absorbing and internalizing the emotions they project, believing them to be your own authentic feelings. They are not just mimicking you, they are curating your emotional reality. This curated reality makes you feel deeply connected, but it's a connection built on a manipulated foundation. The danger lies in this perceived authenticity. When an emotion feels genuinely yours, you are far less likely to scrutinize its origin or the manipulator's role in its amplification. This amplified mirroring is the key to their influence. It's the bridge they build between your internal state and their desired outcome, making your compliance feel natural and inevitable. They are expertly playing on your innate human desire for connection and understanding, twisting it into a tool for control. The manipulator becomes the conductor of your emotional orchestra, drawing out specific notes and rhythms that serve their agenda, while you believe you are improvising. This emotional resonance is not about shared joy or sorrow, it's a carefully engineered state designed to make you pliable and open to suggestion. Your own mirror neurons are working overtime, not to foster genuine connection, but to synchronize you with the manipulator's subtly crafted emotional landscape. This creates a powerful sense of shared reality, making it incredibly difficult to see the manipulation for what it is, a carefully constructed illusion. The manipulator has effectively become a mirror reflecting not just your actions, but your deepest feelings, amplified and weaponized. This emotional mirroring and contagion are the bedrock of their strategy, preparing you for the specific hooks that will ensure your compliance and continued engagement. Now let's delve into those specific hooks, the subtle yet potent techniques manipulators employ to keep you ensnared in their web of influence. These are the mechanisms that transform emotional resonance into tangible control, ensuring you remain captivated and compliant. Understanding these amplified emotional dynamics is crucial to recognizing when your feelings are being used against you. The manipulator has skillfully crafted an environment where your emotions are constantly reflected, amplified, and ultimately controlled. This creates a profound sense of connection, but it's a connection designed to make you vulnerable and receptive to their next manipulative maneuver. You've seen how mirror neurons and emotional contagion can be weaponized. Recognizing this insidious stance is the first step towards reclaiming your emotional autonomy. The manipulator thrives on your reactive emotions. By understanding their tactics, you gain the power to pause, observe, and choose your response, rather than being swept away. This isn't about becoming emotionless, it's about becoming emotionally intelligent. It's about safeguarding your inner world from those who seek to exploit it. How can you build this resilience? Start by cultivating self-awareness. Regularly check in with your feelings, asking yourself, is this truly mine? Practice mindful observation. Notice the emotional shifts around you without immediately adopting them. Create a mental buffer zone. When you feel an intense emotion surfacing, take a deep breath. Identify its source. Is it a genuine reaction or a mirrored response? Distance yourself from the source of the contagion if possible. Physical or emotional space can break the cycle of amplified feelings. Seek out positive emotional environments. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, whose emotions are genuine and constructive. Challenge the manipulator's narrative. Don't accept their emotional framing as your own reality. Question their motives and the emotions they project. Set clear boundaries. Communicate what emotional energy you are willing to engage with and what you are not. Your boundaries are your shield. Remember, your emotions are powerful. They are a vital part of your experience. Don't let them be hijacked for someone else's agenda. By understanding mirror neurons and emotional contagion, you've gained a crucial insight into manipulative tactics. Now you can navigate these waters with greater awareness. Empower yourself with knowledge. The more you understand these psychological mechanisms, the less susceptible you become to their undue influence. This is your emotional landscape. Tend to it with care, protect it fiercely, and let your true feelings guide you, not be dictated by others. If you found this series insightful, share it with someone who might benefit. Like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into human psychology. What are your experiences with emotional contagion? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights help build a stronger community. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, stay aware, stay resilient, and stay true to your authentic self.